Hi, my name is Jack, and I am going to be taking you through the microeconomics parts of this course. And we're going to jump straight in, and we're going to think about why economics is useful. What is the point in economics? Why do we study it? And why do people get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds to research economics or to be an economist? What are these people actually doing? And for that, we need to look at what is the problem economics is trying to solve. And this is something that underpins everything when we think about economics. And this is the fundamental problem of economics. And this problem is that we as human beings have unlimited wants, but we're on a planet in a society where there is only a certain amount of resources. We have scarcity of resources. Scarcity is just a fancy word for limited. So the fundamental problem, the definition for the fundamental problem of economics is that we have unlimited wants but scarcity of resources. So what do I mean by resources? Let me give a quick example of something that falls under this fundamental problem. So take, for example, the average person. They want a fast car. They want a big house. They want a high-paying, prestigious job. The issue is that there aren't enough of these for everyone to have it. There aren't enough Ferraris in the world, there aren't enough big houses, and there aren't enough high-paying jobs for everyone to get them. So we, as economists, we observe and analyze how people make decisions between these choices. How some people will choose the high prestigious job over getting a massive house. How people will choose to live maybe a really simple life by the beach, enjoying the weather, instead of focusing on these prestigious jobs or getting a high pay. We analyze how people make choices in a world where there are limited resources. How do we split up these resources? First off, in a society where we have 7 billion, 8 billion people and only a certain amount of resources that are dwindling. So that's what we're looking at as economists. We're trying to find out how we can split the resources that are limited in a society where we have unlimited wants. Maybe you can give an example of a case where there is only a certain amount of something, but there is so much want of that item. There is so much economics, but demand for that item. So we're going to change the wording slightly of some of those words. We're going to take the total amount of Ferraris or the total amount of beach houses or the high-paying jobs as supply, S-U-P-P-L-Y. What is the supply of Ferraris? And we're going to take the want as the economic term, demand. What is the demand of these goods? Goods is just a fancy word for things. It's an economic term for things. So now that we've talked about what the fundamental problem of economics is, basically we've discussed that as humans we have demands or we have wants of so much, but we're stuck in a world where there isn't enough for everyone. You can see this, for example, in poverty in certain nations. You can see this with the small housing in certain places, with the lack of medicine. all of these different things. And these issues are something that we as humans have to realize, and we have to make choices so that we can choose where resources go and how we split these resources. So, now that we've discussed the fundamental problem of economics, we can go forth into looking at supply and demand in the next video.